everybody, welcome to an edition of Scott's Zwifts. Today we're doing something a little different than I normally do. I will be doing a little live commentary of the British National Championships, as well as playing Director Sportif with one of my riders, Gavin Dempster, who's on the team draft with me. Sorry, I just got out of bed. It's currently 3:34 in the morning where I live, so I can watch this. And I'm still trying to find Gavin's little avatar within Zwift. It's really complicated doing this at the same time. Let's see. So we're on Stuart Ashley's avatar. We're trying to find Gavin. I'm sure he's up here somewhere. I see Steve Young. It's here. Chris Durham. Let's see, who else is bopping around? Oh, Kim Little. Give him right on. Kim's looking great at 153 beats a minute. So I don't know how well this is going to go. With live streaming this, I might just stop it. But we're gonna find Gavin. Where's our little Dempster? There he is. He's sitting comfortably in 33rd. And I have Gavin in my ear on Discord. He can't talk to me, but I can talk to him. So this is so we have 371 starters for this event, which is one of the biggest races that I've seen out on Zwift. And this is the British National. So this is not the British National Championships. This is the qualifier for it. So what's really cool that they're doing with this event is that the top 10 get to go to a live final and compete for the national championship to see who wins the Stars and Stripes. We have a lot of really fast guys in this event. I know Madsen Genesis is here in full force. I know they want to win it with Ian Bibby. Or who knows, John Mould. We got a lot of fast guys. I believe I saw Cameron Jeffers in here. I saw Steve Young, Stuart Lindsay. Obviously, we saw Kim Little. I saw Chris Durham, Jeff Phillips from the Canyon team. So this would be a really fun event. So this is fun to watch, hard to race. And in this event, it's double draft. Hey, Mumu, how's it going? Yeah, so early on a Sunday. Yeah, so this is the National Championships is going on right now on Zwift. So I know Germany is happening at the same time, as well as Belgium. And I think they're like maybe a half hour before us, before this event. So we're watching my teammate Gavin Dempster in this one. I'll be talking to Gav as this race gets going. Right now, there's not much going on, but he's still working pretty hard. I mean, his heart rate is up there. Yeah, hopefully Gavin does have a good ride. We'll see what happens. So this is about a 60... the exact how many kilometers it is. I believe it's 60 kilometers long, so it's pretty long by Zwift standards. Maybe it's 80 kilometers long. I don't know. It's 2 laps of the figure 8 course on Zwift, which is my favorite course because it's really dynamic. All right, Gavin. You're in a really great position right here. The pack is already pretty selective. There's probably already 60 guys in here. And I imagine with this course that they are going to be smashing it up this very first hill that we're coming up on. And with this section on course, it's only steep at the very bottom, and then the rest of it is pretty draftable. As you can see, Gavin is right up front, so he's in 6th position as he comes into this, which is great because the secret, I guess, to this climb is you don't want to get caught by any gaps that open. So if the gap opens, you're pretty much dead, and you might as well just go home. Especially with the double draft on for this race. And the double draft is something that okay, let's watch this for a little bit. So our avatar's right on Gavin, and we got Kim Little has just pushed himself to the front. Let's see who else we can see up there. Yeah, let's see, Stuart Ashley is right up there, smashing it. James Phillips is near the front. Oh, Hugel was there. Great. And who's the Madsen Genesis guy? Oh, John Mould. Oh, Cameron Jeffers, I see. Oh, Philip Whiteley. Oh, Ash Beach is in there. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Gavin. Yeah, we'll try to give it a go. And this, I mean, Gavin is just all by himself. So unfortunately, on Team Draft, because it's the British National Championships, only people from the UK, excuse me, only people from England can participate. And unfortunately, we only have one team member from Draft, so he doesn't have any teammates, so he has to play this ultra conservatively. Okay, let's go see. So Gavin's sitting here. Yep. That's it, Gavin. You're in the main pack. Just settle in. Let all these guys do all the hard work. There's no gaps opening. Yeah, so there is a Welsh rider in here. Well, actually, the Welsh national champion is in here. It is. Let's see if we can find him. Unfortunately, yeah, Gavin is Scottish, and then where is James Phillips? He's actually the Welsh national champion out on the road, from what I understand, for outdoors. Okay, so everything's kind of like settled in here as we're approaching the top of the KOM.
Push the tempo, feel the beat go. Push the tempo, feel the beat go.
So this is perfect for Gavin. So as we approach the top of the KOM here, a lot of people like to attack right here. And here we go. We got one attack. As you can see, kind of on our left-hand side. Generally, any attacks that open here, it never goes anywhere. Perfect, Gavin. Yeah, how many kilometers to go? I believe this race is, I cannot remember. Is it 60 kilometers long? So it's 2 laps of the figure 8. So I believe we have 50 kilometers to go. I'll be pulling up some other stats in a little bit. I just got out of bed, got my coffee, and oh, where's everybody else? I'm having a little technical difficulties. Yeah, Beetlejuice, I totally misspoke about England. I forget that's it. Okay, so let's find out how many people are in this pack. We have, who's this? R. Barch. Oh, Barclay. I wonder who he writes for. He's got a verification badge right next to his name. Whoa! You guys going all over the place as they move around. Let's see, so do we have 63 people in this group? We are, okay. Yeah, Gavin, this main pack is down to 58 riders. Okay, so I am bouncing around all over the place. I'm trying to be in the front group. Once we find Gavin, let's just stay around. So I think this is the pitfalls of live racing. Okay. It's bouncing me out all over the place. Oh boy. Why is it going backwards? 84th. Come on. There we go. Okay, we're in the main pack now. Okay, we'll just sit on Kim Little for a little bit until this thing, like, makes itself. Still it stabilizes. That's the problem with viewing races on Zwift, is that it's not quite. Okay, we're having technical difficulties. Okay, here's the main pack. We're gonna find. Okay, here's Chris Duran. Says he's in 6th, but where is everyone else? Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Okay. Other people's avatars are just like popping in and out. Come on.
Push it.
Oh boy. I wonder if I have to back out of this and then restart it. Should be. Okay, there we go. Alright. Now we can see everything. Maybe. Alright, so now I see Gavin. We'll just stay right on Gavin. Nope, he just disappeared too. There he is. He's going down. Okay. Little draft from Kim Little for a while. Yeah, that would be hard to say. Oh. Okay, we'll use the drone. We'll go out. Kind of get a whole feel of what's going on here. So it says Gavin's in 43rd, but he's in like the main pack. So this is just really. All the avatars are. I wonder why it's doing this. Sorry, guys. Huh. Okay. Well, here we go. So we're at the top of this little hill. And this is where someone could collect a power-up. I might have to restart Zwift. I don't know what's going on here. Trying to stay back for the front, stay up towards the front so we can watch this properly. But I click on an avatar and then everyone else disappears. Let's see. So on this course, so they're coming into the. So this is kind of like easier section on the course, I would say, where you can get some good recovery if you just sit in. Maybe this is stabilized now. Click on James Phillips for a little bit. So James's heart rate's at 167, putting out just less than 300 watts, 3.3 watts a kilogram. And James is just sitting right in the back of this little pack. I think I said that there were just about 60 riders in the pack. So he's just chilling. He knows, James has lots of experience racing on this course, so he knows that he doesn't have to put out nothing's going to split up between here and the hilly calm forward, which is going to be the big decider in this first little major selection. So James is getting a little nervous. He's starting to move up just a bit, which is probably pretty smart, because if there's a split is going to happen, it's going to happen just on this little rise that we come up, that we're coming up. Okay, looks like everything is stabilized on Zwift now for our viewing pleasure. Okay, how's Steve Young doing? Steve Young rides for Canyon. He's sitting at, he's doing, it's just about 3 watts a kilogram. And we can see someone's shadow, but not their avatar. There we go. Okay, I'm just still looking out for Gavin. Cameron Jeffers is still there. If you don't know Cameron Jeffers, he has his own YouTube channel. He's pretty popular. He's a Continental Pro from the UK. Okay, let's try to find Gavin. We're just going to stay on him. Where is he? Dempster! Dempster. There he is. I see him. Yeah, my favorite rider to watch. Well, I mean, I really love. I really enjoy watching Peter Sagan race. I mean, maybe that's kind of typical of what people say, but he's really fun to watch. I like Julien Alaphilippe currently. He's always super aggressive, especially when it comes into a hilly stage. So I see Gavin's avatar. There we go. Oh. Why won't it let me click on it? There we go. Let's see, who else do I like to watch? So I do watch pro bike racing. I mean, all the time. I'm addicted to it. I'll often get up at wee hours of the morning to watch and try to find the illegal feeds so I can watch pro races. Yeah. Sagan is super dynamic to watch. Just because he, you know, the way he rides through a pack, it looks just so easy for him. And then he's always finds himself in the right position at the right time for those final sprints. And he does it really without a team. I mean, his team kind of, you know, protects him all day. And then when it comes to those sprints, he kind of like freestyles it. And he just tries to stay within the, you know, within the top guys. And he can come from like way back and still do really well in the finish. Yeah, Tyler Hamilton was, really great to watch during the days back in the early 2000s. And the entire peloton was, unfortunately, we know now that they were on a little bit of hot sauce. But yeah, it was great, especially when he broke his collarbone in the Tour de France. I mean, that was amazing to me that he could keep riding. I never broke my collarbone, but I could just imagine just the complete discomfort that one had, and he was still able to ride and perform pretty well. That's it, Gavin. You're looking good. Look at your heart rate. It's way down there. I can't believe Gavin's heart rate's at 150 beats a minute right now. Pretty much just chilling. He's in a good position, sitting here like towards the top 15. So the problem was, as you just saw, you know, Gavin went straight to the front, and with a double draft on, if you go to the front, you get shot all the way to the back, and that's a little bit of an issue. But also, it's kind of easier to move up in the pack too, because if you're doing a little bit, if you accelerate a little more, you'll be shot right to the front. Yeah, you know, I haven't seen anyone here from Isle of Man. Usually you can see the, off to the right hand side of the screen, you can see all the flags. And then I see Wales. Let's see, England. Yeah, Scotland, obviously. Yeah, hip shot. This is my first time doing this. I'm doing commentating, and then I have talking to Gavin on Discord. And Gavin's our only rider from the UK who's racing in this. All right, Gavin. Now I need you to yeah, be cautious about staying right here towards the front. Perfect. Yeah, and let's not get on the front, just like last time where you went to the front and then you went shooting back. Let's let other people lead it out. There you go. Stay right here in the top 15. All right, so this is where all the action is going to begin for this course. So we're approaching the hilly comp forward, and I imagine this is going to separate the boys from the men. And as you can see, the people with a lot of experience, they know this too. So we have Kim Little is up here. Let's see, I imagine, yeah, Chris Durham is right up there. I imagine Steve Young is right up here too somewhere. And these guys are going to go blazing up this climb. So I can only imagine it's going to be a minute, I don't know, it's going to be a minute 30. Maybe even like, somewhere around the minute 30 region, which typically in a race, you know, if it's just a regular race, you know, it'll be like, for the A's, 1:45 is usually generally pretty fast. For the B's, somewhere around like 2 minutes, 10 seconds. All right, Gavin, that's it. Let's fight for position on this. We don't need to lead this out. It's not going to split it up the first time up this. Let's just stay close to the front. So we got about 60 riders in this pack as they hit this climb. And they're going to be doing like 500 watts. No, actually, look at this. Dempster's doing almost 600 watts at 8.3 watts a kilogram. See if we can zoom out a bit, get a better view. So we got Madsen Genesis leading out, Kim Little second wheel, and then who's this from? Got Stuart Lindsay from Innovation. Gavin sitting there pretty in fifth. A couple other Madsen Genesis guys. I believe that's Stuart, Chris Durham. He is there. Perfect, Gavin. And Stuart Ashley again smashing it with an aero helmet. Going uphill. That's not actually a bad play because they are going quite fast. 32 kilometers an hour. So the aero helmet really is. Oh. And everyone disappears. Come on. Oh, that booted me out. Oh, how fast did they do that in? Oh. Okay, we're going back up. We need better viewing tools at this thing. That's it, Gavin. This pack is down to about 20 riders. Okay, we're gonna stick on. Okay, we'll stick on Dempster, because everything kind of repopulates here. There we go. Perfect, Gavin. No one's going anywhere right now. Just sit in and recover here. Oh my gosh. Oh, why is this? Oh, look at this. Someone got the cone of shame. T Knight. Oh, man. Everything is disappearing and reappearing. Yeah, Twitch has been around for 5 years. Yeah, I agree, Broken Hip Chat. We do need like better broadcasting or at least viewing tools for this. I mean, I'm touching nothing and I'm just getting bounced around everywhere. I wonder if I need to restart Zwift. So who's this guy? What's his jersey? What's his deal? Pro team? Oh, British Triathlon. Okay. We got a triathlete in the house. You can tell that because he doesn't have any socks on. Stuart Ashley, he's really good. He's sitting right up there. Oh, this is painful. Okay. Wow, so we got a really... group is much smaller now. I'm looking on the right hand side. You can see that there's this group and then there's people that are like, 5 seconds back. Really? Okay, there we go. Now everything's repopulating. Disregard what I just said. I'm just calling it like I see it. Every time I click on someone's avatar, everyone else kind of disappears. And then I'm booted way out. I want to be towards the front. These guys are a minute ahead of where I just was. Yeah, I can't really tell what's going on, unfortunately. Because the way Zwift is allowing me to view this, where it's like totally bouncing around. Let's see if I can find. Let's see. Click on someone else like Chris Durham. Just hold it right here for a little bit, and then. Well, maybe I'll just restart Zwift. We got time. Okay, this looks good. Nope. 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 Sorry, guys. I see the pitfalls of... Okay, so I'm going to restart Zwift. Because this is obviously not working. Alright. Let's restart it. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to restart. And hopefully this won't screw up my... Okay, here we go. Okay, it's loading. It's telling me that I need to write on. Log it in. Successful. Skip the parent screen. And then we're going to click on Motopia. And you can see everyone else who's riding. I'm going to go to Gavin. Yeah, hopefully this will do it for us. Okay. Click on Steve Young and everything looks pretty good. It looks pretty stable. Yes, I think we're okay. Okay, we're good. It's not showing us the placements of where they are within the pack. Maybe that will happen here in a bit as we follow for a little while. Okay. There we go. Yeah, here we go. So it's doing it again. Where it shows everyone, but if I look, okay, so Chris was just leaving this. So I believe Zwift Community Live is hosting the race as well, and they probably have much better tools than I do. Yeah. It is like broadcast during the 80s. But I want like the leaderboard, like, you know, the 1 through, you know, it shows what position people are in the pack. And why did it have that before and it doesn't now? Okay, so Ian Bibby is here. He's just hanging out. He's chilling at 150 beats a minute. And I've raced Ian many times on Zwift, and he is an absolute monster. He can, when he races like with us amateurs, he can win at will. You can go long, you can go from a couple of kilometers out, or you can win in a sprint. I mean, that's just the difference between a pro and us. Okay, there we go. There's Gavin. Nope, good on Gavin. Alright. Oh, is there a 10-minute delay on Zwift Community Live? Oh. I know that the British or the Belgium championships just about finished. Actually, we should pull that up and see who won. And just as I logged on, like I saw that Lionel Vujasin was sitting at 60 kilometers an hour, or 60 kilometers. And so I believe this is a 59-kilometer race. I cannot remember. They're at 22 miles. Oh, 22 kilometers? That is crazy, isn't it? Huh. That is a big delay. Shouldn't be that big of a delay in my opinion. Alright, so we don't have the leaderboard, unfortunately, so we don't know exactly what position we are in the pack. I always find that really nice to use, especially when figuring out the pack size. So what do you think? How many people are in here? Wow. 25 guys? Huh. So with this qualifier, so it's only, so this is not the national championship. This is the top 10 get an invite to go to a live final. I don't know where they're going to do it in the UK. I'm assuming London, just because, but I don't know. Assume London just because that's where like production facilities are. It'd probably be easier to hire a crew in London than probably anywhere else. Okay, so right here they're going to make the left-hand turn. And this is a pretty chill part of the course. Nothing is going to break apart here. And with the double draft on, it makes it extremely, it's going to make it near impossible for one rider to go solo. Oh, really? Oh, Leeds is where the esports facilities are? That would be cool. I think they did the CVR World Cup they did that in London one year, and then the KISS eCrit Championships for Europe were in London as well, and they did that at some. Did they do that at some store? Maybe it was like a Rafa store. I bet it was really warm in there. Yeah, we need more dogs on. Virtual dogs on Watopia. Wow, Gavin, look at your heart rate. 140 beats a minute. You're just chilling. This is easy for you. Keep doing this. So Gavin has a lot of experience out on course. Or racing on Zwift. He won actually the E-Crit Championship when was that? Last April. The one in London. And he's a really smart racer. Both in real life as well as on Zwift. Hey, Westy, what are you doing up so early, man? We're actually watching the British qualifiers for the national championships. I just got my avatar, or just watching Gavin's avatar. And I can't really say how many people are in this group. I'm going to say it's like 25 guys. It's pretty select. Let's see, we got 2 guys from Canyon. A couple guys here from Madsen Genesis. I haven't seen anyone from Ribble here. They must not be taking this very seriously. And I'm surprised there's not like a swarm of Madsen Genesis riders. I did see John Mold and Ian Bibby in here, but I think that was really it. And Kim Little is here. I know I saw him. I saw Chris Durham. No, Hipshot. He's not even a Continental Pro. He's just on a local club in Scotland. And he does at the Scottish Championships. I mean, he did extremely well. I can't remember exactly what place. I believe based on our team chat when he was talking about it, I mean, he was in the top 10. Yeah, maybe it is. Yeah, like a weekend crit league. I think that's pretty much who he rides for. I really don't know. I met Gavin once at the CVR World Cup in Vancouver, where we both participated. He was my teammate. And Gavin just got off of a 3,000-mile race. No, 3,000 mile? 3,500 kilometer? I cannot remember. But it was a race basically around the coast of Ireland. Okay, so we have... is that a lap rider up the road? It must be a lap rider. Hard to believe. Unless someone got a really late start. Oh no, that's from the... Who was that? I'm afraid to actually click on someone else's avatar. No, maybe that... Oh no, that was someone from the Vitus Pro team. I don't know if the Vitus is a pro team. Yeah, I think they are. Okay, who do we have in here? We still have about 25 guys. I don't think anyone has been dispatched off that. Okay, everything looks pretty stable. Let's bounce around to see who's here and look at some heart rates. So this guy from Vitus Pro, 190 beats a minute. Really, dude? He must be really young or really tired. Labbit, 167. This guy from Canyon. This is the former Canyon Eisenberg team? Yes, it is. He's at 163. Zone, if I'm saying that right, 177. Here's a name I don't know. 156. There's a few guys in here that names I don't quite recognize. Is this the, this is the triathlete guy with no socks. He's broken hip shot. This is your guy. He doesn't have the big floppy head on though. No socks. Okay, we got the, see, what's James Phillips at? James is going to do really great today. So James is the Welsh national champion. I believe for the amateurs, though, not for the pros. Give James a right on. And who's this? Boxfish? Okay. Well, Boxfish has a He has a lot of experience. I don't know this guy. I say that he has a lot of experience because he has like a level 45 kit or something on it. I don't know who that is. And then Alan Hugel, I think I'm saying his name right. I'm glad to see him up there. He often does the outlaw races with us on Sundays. I'll be doing that later today. Speaker Rafa, still riding your tri-shoes? Oh. Okay, I'm going to pull up my other computer and so we can take a look at we'll do some stalking. We'll go over to Zwift Power and take a look at see if we can figure out who some of these people are. So they're still on a relatively chill part on course. Nothing's going to happen until we approach the hilly calm reverse. And then I imagine several of these guys are going to be dispatched out the back door. Okay, we're going to stay right here, right on Gavin for a little bit. Yeah, why are cycling shoes so expensive? I just bought a pair of the Specialized S-Works, and you know, originally when I tried them on in the store, they felt great, but I've been riding them for like 2 weeks, and I don't like them. I don't like them at all. And they do have a 30-day fit guarantee, and I'm thinking I might take them back. There's like just a few little hot spots in them. I'm not quite working with my feet, and I don't have awkward feet, so okay. French National Championships. Where is the UK? Where's the British Championships? All right. Oh, we got to watch this. That's it, Gavin. Good position. So we have Kim Little smashing it on the front. Dempster is right up there. That's in. He's sitting perfect in the top 10, right where he should be. We have someone from Innovation pulling an Aero power-up going up the steepest part of the grade. Okay, that's probably not the smartest choice. Okay, let's go. We're going to pan way out. Everyone's using Aero power-ups up this. This is crazy. Everyone's just trying to hold on right now. But with this climb, it's only steep for a very short portion of it. Like right here, and then it backs off. And then it's got one little roller. And then after this little roller, this climb is very draftable. So Gavin is like in a perfect position right here, where he's still just following wheels. Perfect, Gavin. There's huge. Everyone is all strung out right behind you. Stay right here. Just keep drafting. Yeah, so you could tell it. These guys are going. They're blazing it. I see Steve Young is doing 8 watts a kilogram right here, where everyone else is doing 7. Okay. This is completely going to dispatch everybody that wasn't up towards the front. And they're going to have to work really hard to stay in it. Now, this is a double draft race, so if you get on someone's wheel, it's you can get a little bit more recovery. But if that gap opens up, like you see at the very back of this, they're not going to be able to close that down. So if you're racing a double draft race and it says, you know, close that gap, you have to start accelerating to stay in the draft. Otherwise, you're going to be dispatched like we have back there with those guys. They're not coming back at this point. It's impossible. It's not impossible, but it's very unlikely that they'll be able to get back on. That's it, Gavin. There's a huge split in the field. You're in perfect position. Just keep following this. Just let these Mets and Genesis guys do all the work. Excellent, Gavin. Good. And they're accelerating towards the top of this. Just stay with this acceleration. That's good. You'll be able to rest here in about 10 seconds. No, you're good. Stay on it. Excellent. There's a huge gap opening behind. Perfect. Yeah, that was crazy fast. I wonder what. Let's see. They did that in 3:14. That is a crazy fast time. I think my fastest time on that is like 3:30, and that was like full on blazing. I was trying to go as fast as I possibly can for that. Maybe it was like 3:25. I don't know, but that was one of those efforts that I went full gas and then dropped out. And I was with the pack. I didn't drop out, but I had to sit back in after that and try to catch my breath because I was pinned. I don't know. I don't think I could hang on that lap. Especially because this is the final lap of this race. Okay, let's go back to... So this will be relatively chill here for a little bit. See if I can find on Zwift Power. Okay, British National Championships. So the race is 59 kilometers long. And we're going to go to live. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, so I do reside at elevation. And anytime my heart rate goes like over like 165, because my max is 170, I go into like, I don't know, cardiac arrest sometimes it feels like, where I just cannot recover and get my heart rate back down. So even though my watts could drop, my heart rate still stays high until I'm like, get enough oxygen back in my body. Okay, we're going to see who... Okay, it just updated. And it says we have 25 guys in this pack, according to Zwift Power. And let's see, who's been putting out the most watts? Adam Labbit and Stuart Ashley have put out the most average watts per kilogram. Okay. Tim Little has been averaging 4.4 watts a kilogram. Ash Beach, 4.7. Let's see, where is Gavin Dempster? Gavin's been doing 4.4 watts a kilogram too. I mean, this is a really hard race. Yeah, whenever you see guys that are doing more watts per kilogram in a race, they're either riding extremely inefficient or something is off. Like, people really shouldn't be riding at the front the entire time. Where I live in Utah, which is right next to Colorado. Yeah, so Colorado, like Denver, they're at about 5,200 feet, and I am at 4,800 feet. I don't know what that is in meters. Oops, and everyone just disappeared. Again. And it booted me out. Well, this is good. We got plenty of time to get back up there, though. Oh, and there I am. Okay. Well, about to get a power up. So I need to back out of this and then restart because it's totally, I don't even know where they are, of course. Well, I do know where they are, but I don't know how to get my avatar back on there. It'd be nice if there was a way. Okay, give me a few. Sorry about this. Jeremiah Johnson country. That's fun. Alright, I'm loading Zwift back up. I'm gonna go make myself another cup of coffee. Sorry about the grind that's about to happen in your ear. Alright, here we go. We're back to the pairing screen. Come on. Okay, choosing Watopia. Riding with Gavin. We have about 15 kilometers left in this final. Loading Watopia. Okay, looking for Gavin. James Phillips. Where is he? Should be up here somewhere. I wish it like illuminated. I know it shows like a little friend when you follow somebody. Ah, no. No, no, no. Is this the front group? This is not the front group. Oh, no. No. Is this the front group? No. Oh, man. I lost it. I lost him. They should be... Okay, they are up the road quite a bit. Okay, we're going forward. We're going forward. We keep going. We got a long ways to go. It might be better just for me to restart this. Where are they? Okay, minute down, minute down, minute down. Okay, here? Is this the lead group? Maybe? No. I don't think it is, based on who I see in here. No, they were through the Essies. Okay, we're getting closer. No, that's not it. Keep going. Oh man. Sorry guys, I'm having a hard time here. Okay, is this... Oh, yep, here we go. Okay, finally. Okay. We'll sit right on Chris Durham's avatar for a little bit. Maybe these things will settle. And I'm not going to click on anything. I'm going to click on Gavin's eventually. Watch James Phillips. Heart rate 157. I don't know what he normally beats at, but I think he's okay. There's Gavin. All right, here we go. Gavin Dempster, 138. That's my boy. Gavin, look at you. Heart rate of 139. All day. We got this. Gavin's just chilling right here. This is perfect. Sitting right near the front in a pack of about 20 guys, I'm going to say. So this is... So like I said before, so only the top 10 that finish this get to go to the qualifier. And I imagine that there's some people in here that are not legitimate. I'm not going to say anything on stream. And hopefully they're going to take a look at, if they do get in the top 10, that they're going to look at all those riders to make sure that they are legitimate with their power source. And make sure that everything is calibrated correctly. And so I imagine they're only going to let the most qualified people to race in this. Wow, I can't believe Gavin's heart rate. This is a 135. I mean, he's just chilling compared to everyone else. I'm actually afraid to look at someone else's. I think Ash Beach has a really naturally high heart rate. I don't want to click on his avatar, though. I'm a little scared. Yeah, you know, Utah probably is the most... I've lived in several western states. I've been all over the U.S., and I have to say that Utah is probably the prettiest state I've been to, just for its diversity, because it has deserts, the red rocks, you know, alpine mountains. Yeah, so on the last... Well, so what's interesting, so I qualified, so I got into the CVR World Cup, but I did not qualify on my zone. The person that won that refused to go, and so I got that spot. He didn't refuse to go, he just said he couldn't go. And so there were no checks that he was legit. It's just, it was curious of why someone would go through an entire series, qualify for it, and then say, no, I don't want to go. I'm not saying that something was wrong there. It's just, it looks interesting that they couldn't qualify. So I actually qualified third for CVR World Cup for my zone, and the person that was second, he did have a legitimate reason why he couldn't go. And even like when the series started, he said, I can't have a family obligation during the time of the live final. I can't go. Oh, right, Beetlejuice, Alaska? Yeah, so I've been to Alaska twice to go for fly fishing. And yeah, it's gorgeous. A lot of mosquitoes though. Yeah, to go out, and, I mean, I was flown in to basically out in the middle of nowhere. And you're literally within a paved road. We were probably 300 miles from a paved road. There were some dirt roads around there. But yeah, if you ever want to get away, that's where you want to go, is Alaska. It is beautiful. All right, so the action is about to hit. So actually, the race, so this is the selection has been made, but the race is going to start just after we come out of this little tunnel here. And this is where all the action is going to begin. So we have, what did I say, 59 kilometers in the race. So we have about 9 kilometers, we have about 8 kilometers left. And it's all going to be about position as you come out of this tunnel. Yeah, Beetlejuice, Gavin does have a good sprint. Yeah, he can compete with the likes of like Kim Little in a sprint. And he won the E-Crit, the London E-Crit championships that took place, when was it? April. And that was based on a sprint. And so Gavin does a really great job. All right, Gavin. This is where the race is going to begin. It's time to start paying attention. I'll be in your ear, helping you guide through this, letting you know what I see. Let's just stay right near the front, just like this. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to grab that cup of coffee. And then we're going to go. Yeah, Beetlejuice. Kim has You know, he probably has the most experience out of anyone racing in this. So, I mean, that's a great wheel to find. And I know Kim is pretty confident in his sprint. So he's going to want to actually, he's going to want to make this a sprint finish. Yeah, Beetlejuice. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, Kim knows timing is a double draft race. All right, Gavin, that's it. You're right, you're currently in mid-pack. This is perfect. There you go. Excellent. Let's just follow this. Let's just make sure we're just right towards the front of this at the very top. We're not behind any splits. Let's go. All right. So we got orange numbers lighting it up across the board. Yeah, Gavin, remember his heart rate was at 138 a while ago. Now look at it. You can see it shooting up. 175, 176. I mean, they're doing 650 watts up this. Oh my gosh. In the last lap, they were doing, last lap they did 131. We got Kim Little right on the front, smashing it out. So Kim knows that there's going to be a gap that's going to open at the very top of this. And then whoever is in that front group of this split, that's probably going to happen. That's it, Gavin. There's been no major gaps opening. Keep following wheels. Perfect. Okay, 2 Mats and Genesis guys leading it out. You're in a great spot, Gavin. Keep pushing. Look at this, 560 watts. After a long and hard event like this, look at that. Gavin is doing great. Okay, we got Mats and Genesis guy. Who is that? Is that Bibby? Yeah. Okay, so there's a gap opening right there. These guys are going to want to chase it down. Well, so this is interesting. So as you can see, there's a Mats and Genesis guy. You got a innovation guy. That's it, Gavin. There's a little bit of a gap opening up. Let's see what these guys do. People are going to want to chase. Perfect. And the innovation guy is chasing his own teammate down. So if you have an innovation rider, if you have a teammate up the road, you don't want to be chasing them. And there's an innovation rider in here that is trying to pull it back. And hey, you don't do that. And I could be wrong. Maybe that guy isn't from Innovation. No. Yeah, it was. So you had an Innovation rider was not being very team friendly. It wasn't a very good teammate. All right, Gavin, that's it. It's all together. Nobody was trailed off the back. We could just try to sit in here as much as you can. I'm actually really surprised that that was not broken up more. I thought it would be like 12 people at most getting up over that climb. And I assumed like all of the Mats and Genesis guys would be right up there too and just driving it. But no, yeah, only 2 got dropped. Yeah, I would love to see what the time was for that. I saw on the first lap they did 1:31, which I believe I said was going to be about the time that they're going to be doing. I wonder if that lap was faster. Yeah, this is a, gosh, I thought this race would be like an hour, 20 minutes long. Yeah, I guess it is going to be about an hour, 20 minutes. We're about 6 minutes away from the finish right now. Perfect, Gavin. Look at that. Your heart rate's dropping back down. You're good. This is going to be great. So this is playing right into Gavin's, I guess, hat of tricks. So Gavin has a really good sprint, especially if it's if it's a really hard race. Well, there's a lot of sprinters out there that are super fast, but they're not that fast after a really long race or a hard one. So we got some super fast guys in here. So we got Kim Little. Let's see, is Steve Young in here? He's always known to have a really good kick. Okay, Ian Bibby's here. Phil Whiteley's here. That's great. Stuart Ashley. Got a couple Madison Genesis guys. Actually, I'm really... Okay, Steve Young is here. James Phillips. So I imagine there's not going to be too many team tactics going into this. Maybe like one Madison Genesis guy will be going to the front to keep everything together. To keep the speeds high so no one attacks. But because that there's 10 spots available, to make it to the qualifier, that everyone's just going to be looking out for themselves.
Keep control of me. Try to keep the frequency.
Okay, we're going to zoom right on in. I'm going to get like a better view of what's going on. Perfect, Gavin. Okay, so I'm gonna watch. I want to watch the entire pack here, because if someone's going to attack, they're going to come from the back and come and try to get a slingshot through the entire group. Imagine, just my prediction, that this is going to be a pack finish, but someone has to try something on this next little roller. So if this race was, you know, one winner take all, I imagine this race would be much more aggressive, because there's people in here that can't sprint, and so they're going to want to try something to be able to try to take the title. But because this is going to be, it's 10 people qualify, that there's a lot of people here that just want to keep it all together. Yeah, I think for Gavin, for his suit, it's best to take the chance and just wait for the sprint rather than go long. But there's a lot of guys here that, I mean, I don't think Ash Beach, if he's legit, I don't think he can sprint. This triathlete guy that's in here, he probably can't sprint, but I don't know. All right, that's it, Gavin. We've got Madsen Genesis on the front. Stay in it. Good, good, good. That's it. Okay, Gavin, watch it. If someone's going to get away solo, they're going to do it right here. Nope. We have Stuart Ashley's on the front. Doing nothing. We're going to beat him in the sprint. Don't worry about it. Okay, Gavin, nothing is good. This is going to be a pack finish. So it's really interesting. So Stuart Ashley is using his truck power up right here. He should have saved that for the sprint finish. I don't think he has a sprint. That's why he's trying to get away. But why do that with the truck? Interesting. Okay, so I see a Kenyon Eisenberg guy. Well, I guess they're a different name this week, or this year. A couple guys from Madsen Genesis. We got Gavin, Kim Little's here. A couple guys from Innovation. 2 guys from Canyon. That's it, Gavin. Someone here could do a 1 kilometer attack I don't think it's going to happen. Gavin, you have the most experience in here for sprinting. Let's get this. Okay, Gavin's been holding on to his arrow power up the entire time. He's gonna use it here in just a second. This is 30 seconds to the line. Yep, Gavin knows. Okay, he's getting in position. They're going. Really, they're gonna start lighting up. That's it, Gavin. Come on, let's go. Come on, buddy. Up, 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 up. I'm just gonna keep it right on Gavin. There he is. That's it, Gavin. Come on. Oh, Kim Little's moving up. Matt's a Genesis. Oh, okay. So, great. Gavin, I'm going to say was top 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think he was 10. I think Steve Young got it. It's unconfirmed what power source he was using. Awesome. So I think, yeah, was he 8th? Nice, Gavin. What were you, 8th? Let's see if he talks to me. I'm pulling up. No, no, no. Go back. Go back. Frames. Is it live? Where are the... See if I can find results. It's not giving me. So Gavin, he's still connected to. Who's 5th? Gavin, were you 5th? Okay, I'm back to results. Okay, results aren't showing up. Going to live. Yes. Nice, Gavin. You were 5th. Awesome. Oh, Stuart Ashley? Okay, so something's not right here because it says Stuart Ashley won that, but I'm pretty sure I saw someone from Canyon. Take that. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. It shows Kim Little was behind Gavin. I don't know. Huh. Well, that was fun. Thanks, guys, for tuning in for that. I know it wasn't as good as probably Zwift Community's live broadcast, but hey, I'm going to be sitting in front of my computer helping Gavin as much as I can anyway. It wasn't much I could do because it was such a big pack to watch. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate that. That was fun. It wouldn't be the same without you guys there. I don't think that many people tuned into that. But anyway, so I'll be back for I'm going to try to do 3 streams at once. I don't know if that's possible. I think I might have to record one live and then record the others from a computer. I don't know if I can push it all to the same to my same feed. But I'll be doing the Canadian men's race, the U.S. women's national championships, and the men's national championships. So, yeah, I'll see you guys then. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. And until I see you next time, ride on.